Excuse me. So I wanted to talk to you guys today. If you guys have never been here to my channel, welcome. I appreciate all the newcomers and the new subscribers. Thank you. I thank you all for your support. It really does mean a lot. I was reflecting on my insulin today, and I thought there's more to insulin than just what you eat. There's more to diabetes than what you eat. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. It's like I got a little indent here. So to let you guys know a little bit about me, if you guys don't already know, I am a cancer survivor. I do wear this hat a lot. It does have the cancer ribbons on it of the different types of cancer. Yeah, and I got another one back here too. And my pretty little flower. And this one says, "Fight like a girl." Come on now, fight like a girl. So I did. I fought like a girl. I fought for my life. And I'm forever grateful that I survived. But have you ever known somebody that actually went through this shit? And it doesn't matter what type of cancer. I'm not talking about anything specific, but just literally going through this. And some people actually go through this alone. Some people are just not strong enough to deal with this type of thing. I had cancer for I don't know how long, but by the time I found out, it was about 8 months. I did about 8 months worth, yeah. And why I am actually bringing up the diabetes is because there's two different types. There's vials and there's pens. I use the Rely On brand, and no, I'm not advertising them in any way, shape, or form, but there's different foods. I just did a video a few days ago about diabetic food comparison at Walmart, and it doesn't matter where I was, it just happened to be Walmart. And it's not the prices that I was comparing, it was actually like, you have to look at what you eat. If you're not diabetic or if you're pre-diabetic, you really got to be more health conscious of what you eat, what you put in your body, because later on down the line, you might come up with this problem. Excuse me, I gotta get a drink. I don't know what's going on with me. It might be the dry air. It is like noontime. So I've got so many thoughts in my head, and I really wanted to share so much with you, and please be patient with me. If you have any questions or comments, you can definitely put them down below. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see them on my phone. Mind you, my laptop is totally different. So if you know somebody that's actually diabetic or pre-diabetic, or actually going through chemo and radiation for cancer, the chemo, in my experience, has messed with the internal organs. And my experience was it messed with my pancreas. Thank God it wasn't my kidneys. But my pancreas was it was hit hard. And so I didn't know I was diabetic. So it basically put me in a full-fledged diabetic stage, which I didn't know. So that put me into a different category. So I'm type 1, and type 1 is usually in a teenage or younger years category. That's basically how it's categorized. But they, at first, categorized me as type 2, and they were giving me metformin, and I was like, dude, I just know that I'm not type 2. Type 2 is completely different. So I had to go to an endocrinologist. Now, if you know somebody that is diabetic and they're going through highs and lows, I have been put on pens because of my travels. I told them that my lifestyle is different and I'm not home based all the time. So if you know somebody that's traveling and they're diabetic and they're on vials that need to be refrigerated, I suggest that you tell them, if they don't already know, to go to their doctor and actually suggest pens, because they need to be refrigerated, but they don't need to be refrigerated. Once you take it out of the refrigerator and you put the needle on it to use it, it's fine, as long as it's not in high heat. And I put it in an insulated bag, which is back there, but I have them out to show you. So one is for ongoing and one is for before meals. So why they put me on 2 pens is because the first pen is supposed to like keep you at a range. Now, before I had these pens, I was doing vials and then the needles. And then every time I needed needles, the pharmacist would look at me like, oh, I need to see a prescription for diabetes before I give you needles. Well, I can understand that, but it was like, even after the pandemic, I was like, okay, so I told my doctor that I was being given a hard time about the needles. So that was another reason why he put me on the pens. So the other thing too is, if you know somebody that is diabetic and using pens and the needles that go to these pens, do not let them buy anything other than Amazon, because Amazon, you can get, I think it's 100 of them for $10. But out in the world, they're like astronomical. So that's another tip. So the Rely On brand on the meter is, which I've been told from pharmacists in Walmart, all the way from Florida to Tennessee, that Rely On brand is starting to phase out. And you can get the machine, but you can't get the strips. Or you can get the strips, or you can't get the machine. Damn. And it's not even, there's no smoke around here. I don't know what the hell's going on with me. But anyway, so I used the Rely On brand, and now I'm getting to the point where I can't find the strips. And also, this machine is starting to fade out, so I need to get another one. My goodness, God. I don't know what's going on with me. I was fine before I started this. Okay, so the diet. So I covered the pens. I gave you tips about the pens. I covered the machine. This machine is the cheapest one on the market. Unless you have a prescription or your VA and you're self-pay, and I'm telling you, if you're self-pay, this is the way to go. The pens. There's a pen called Lantus, Lantus. It's like a gray pen. Mama over here got smart and found a generic. This is called Levemir. It's green and blue. That's the generic of Lantus. 110% cheaper. So just letting you know about that. The diet, man, I had a list. I did a video on the comparisons at Walmart. You guys got to really go look at, there's a few videos down about the comparisons of carbs and sugar and added sugars. But you also have to look at the cholesterol, because the cholesterol does have a lot to do with your diabetes, because some things can, of course, clog your arteries, and that means that your blood flow and your blood clots, you can get blood clots. I'm not a doctor, and I'm just disclaiming that this is what can happen, not what will happen. So some people have experienced, there you go, different things happening with their diabetes. And so you really got to watch your aspirin intake. Be careful with that too. And I can't really suggest anything, because I'm not going to do that. But if you were my friend and I was in front of you, that's a different story. But publicly, no, I'm not going to put myself in that. So yeah, you really got to look at everything. You got to look at the sodium. You got to look at the cholesterol, the calories. That's fine. You'll burn them anyways. But the lower the carb and the higher the fiber number, it was taught to me by a nutritionist that, let's say something has 11 grams of carbs and it has 5 grams of fiber. That's fine, because I was taught by a nutritionist at a hospital that the fiber cancels out the carbs, and it doesn't really cancel it out, but it slows the carbs down. It makes it to where it's a slower digestion, so you don't get a erratic number on your meter. So just always try to eat something with fiber in your diet. And let's say like Wendy's chili. No, I'm not advertising them, but I'm just telling you, because they got 2 or 3 different types of beans in there, that it's best to like eat something, some kind of chili, and then like have a salad and maybe a piece of garlic bread. Okay, but the garlic bread is carbs and it does convert into sugar, so you're got double duo there. But you're also got the fiber in your diet, which will help cancel out or slow down the absorption of the carbs and the sugar. So I only tell facts. I'm not doing anything but telling you facts. So it's very, very important. So if you know somebody that is diabetic and on vials, ask them to ask their doctor about these. Now, Walmart has vials of Novolog R and Novolog. One's fast acting and one's regular. But anyways, they're like $25, range of $25 a piece. They're small glass vials, but they always need to be refrigerated. So that's why I suggest when you use this, you take one out of the box, because usually there's a 5-pack. A 5-pack of this, 5-pack of that. Now, I can't even discuss prices because I have something completely than anybody else. And some people might have Medicaid. Some people might have VA, might be covered by VA. Some people might have Florida Blue or Blue Cross Blue Shield or Aetna or Cigna or whatever it is. You just don't know. But the prices, that can't even be discussed. But I can suggest these because they can, once you take one out of the box and you go to use it, you don't have to no longer refrigerate it. There you go. So here's another tip. When you give yourself a needle, you always pinch the skin and raise it, like you go like this. And then you put your needle in. Just saying. And thank you for the likes. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. So with all that said, I'm going to go. It's been almost 15 minutes. So I just wanted to give you some really, really good tips, really important advice, and share my experience. So if you guys want to comment below, please click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, or if you know somebody that you can share this video with, please click the share button and share it out. I really appreciate it. All right. And I appreciate everybody that has supported me on my channel. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys again soon. Chop, chop. Have a good day. All right. Until next video, like, click, share, subscribe, and we'll see you again on the next video. Ciao for now.